Hello, and thanks for joining me for a little yoga stretching in our chair, maybe some standing and sitting combined. So sit with a tall spine, a little tuck to the chin. Take a big breath in and a long exhale. Take a few neck rolls around in one direction. And then pause and take it around the other way. Embracing any little crispy, crunchy things in your neck. And come back to neutral spine. And we'll start with some stretching in the neck, taking your right ear toward your right shoulder for a nice stretch along this side body. Maybe extending left arm out for a longer stretch. You could even lay a gentle hand on your head if you want to give a little extra weight, or not. Roll your head into the middle, looking gently down, and over to the other side, ear toward your shoulder. Maybe stretching that opposite arm out. Feeling the stretch, all the connective tissue that runs all the way down our arm to our fingertips. Big breath in and exhale. Come back to center again. Inhaling, arms up, big inhale, stretch up. And float your hands down. Another inhale up, side bend to the right. Set your hand down on your chair. Other arm comes up, maybe at a side angle, maybe curved over. Bring both arms back up to the middle again. And side bend, other side. Set your hand down to support you. Maybe looking up, maybe looking forward. There are lots of options. You use the one that's best for your body today. Bring both arms up again to center. And take a little stretch, a little twist to the right. Looking over your right shoulder. Keep your hand on your knee and bring other arm up. Come back to center, raise both arms up. Inhale, exhale, twist to the other side. Noticing any differences between the two sides. It's early in the practice, so you can make your twist small. Keep your hand on your knee, bring other arm up, and come back to center again. Put your hands behind you on the chair, looking up, opening the front body across the shoulders. We spend so much time hunched over our devices, hunched over what we're doing. We need to remind ourselves to take our shoulders up, down, and back, and open that chest. Come back to the neutral again, and this time put hands on your knees and curl your back, arch your back like a cat. And then starting a cat-cow flow, we're leaning forward, looking up, inhaling, curving your back like a cat toward the back of your chair, flowing back and forth at your own pace, limbering up the spine, maybe moving with breath. Inhale, come forward, exhale, curve back. Take two more cat and cow stretches. Come back, sitting tall and taking arms out, fingertips to your shoulders. Take some shoulder rolls in one direction. We're limbering up the shoulder joint, the ball and socket joint. As I like to say, I quote the physical therapists, motion is the lotion that keeps our joints healthy. Pause, take it the other direction. Just moving with your range of motion today. Come back to center again. Take your fingertips, place them at the lower part of your scalp, near where your neck starts. Open again, open front body, looking up, smiling. Take a big breath. Exhale. And curve your back a bit. Squeeze your shoulders in, your elbows in, curving and coming back open again. Take that again, curving, back open. Come to neutral spine, taking one elbow toward one opposite knee, lifting the knee if that works in your body today. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, flowing at your own pace, crunching, and maybe taking a breath in, exhale on the crunch. One more each side. Last one. Come back up, stretch arms out, bringing arms to cactus arms with your palms facing toward me, and taking a scarecrow by curving arms down and back up. Scarecrow and cactus arms. Float your hands down. Ooh, that was a lot of arm things. Shake it out, shake it out. We'll take a seated fold, seated forward fold. So we're sitting up nice and tall at the edge of the chair so that you can fold forward. If you don't like to be upside down, then put your hands on your knees and just come part way down for your fold. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhaling, arms up, big stretch, and diving forward. Let your hands fall on your feet, on your shoes, on the floor. I probably have just disappeared in the camera. Come up, put your hands on your knees, and roll all the way up, bringing your arms all up in the big stretch, and bringing hands to heart center. Exhale. Let's take that again, forward fold. Folding, diving forward, keeping one hand down and maybe extending one arm up, or maybe it comes to the side. Bring that arm down, taking other arm either to the side or all the way up for a twist. Back down to center. Bring your hands to your knees, half lift. Rolling all the way up. Taking your arms up and hands to heart center. Take an inhale and an exhale. Adjusting clothing, hands on knees, stir the pot. Little concentric circles. Maybe they're little circles, maybe they're bigger circles. Going in one direction, limbering up the spine. And then pause in the middle, take it the other direction. Sometimes people call this cleaning out the peanut butter jar, if that image works for you. Feel free to use it, or maybe it will just make you hungry. So one more revolution, one more, coming around and sitting tall. We'll stand beside our chair for the next segment. And now, standing beside your chair, to either side of your chair, it doesn't have to look like me, we'll do both sides. So pick a side with your chair, and it's good to hold on to the chair for this because we are releasing one knee and cactusing one arm, elbow on one side, and we're lifting the knee and the elbow together, crunching with your side body, and then reaching after your crunch, reaching up to stretch, crunching with your side body. Try to go to the side and rather than the front. Maybe do 10 of these or whatever feels good to you. I have no idea where we're at with the counts. Probably around 8 or 9. Let's do 2 more. And release. Come down, switch it up, come to the other side of your chair. Make sure you have enough room between the furniture. Hand on the chair, releasing one leg onto your toe, cactus the arm, and begin crunching on the other side. Crunch to the side, maybe look to the side, and that will keep you focused on the side body rather than leaning front too far. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do a bonus one. 11. Ah, hold that, come down, release out of it. Now, standing behind your chair, moving however is necessary, with your hands on the back of the chair. For the down dog, you'll be walking your hips back. If you want a bigger stretch, you could come to the side of the chair and put your hands on the chair. Your hands are going down lower than the back of the chair for a bigger stretch. I will stand behind the chair so you can see me. I'm walking my hips back until my body is in an L shape, and I'm looking at the floor, feeling a nice big stretch in the 2 sides and in the back and in the hamstrings. And breathe. Sorry if I'm breathing into the microphone, I just remembered that. Take a step or 2 toward the chair again, standing upright, hands by your side in mountain pose. And take your hands up to prayer hands above your head. Release your pointer finger. Take a side bend to the right side. Side bend to the other side. Floating hands down again. Hands on the back of the chair. For thread the needle. Make sure you have some room on either side for your arms. Walking your feet back a short distance. Releasing one hand, keeping one hand on the chair. Release the arm to the sky. Sweep it under. For thread the needle. Sweeping it under the other arm. Flowing back and forth at your own pace. Your feet are hip width apart, and maybe you're giving a little bend to your knee as you're flowing and twisting. Keep it going. You could maybe move with breath, inhaling when you go up, exhaling when you go down. Do 2 more on this side. Come up to the top, sweep it under and hold it just for a couple of breaths and come back to center. Good, both hands are back on the chair. Take a few hip sways. We're still limbering up the spine. And now release the other arm, taking it up as far as you want to go, threading it under, flowing back and forth at your own pace. Little bend in your knees. Maybe think of doing mindful motions. It's harder to move slowly than if we would just whip through this at a fast pace. Take two more on this side. Last one. And now hold it in your twist and release. Walk up toward your chair again. Give a few shoulder rolls in one direction and then pause. Take it the other direction. We've been working the shoulder, lubricating that joint in your two shoulder joints, your ball and socket joint that looks like this. Two bones, a bone coming together in a socket. Okay, and one more thing, let's take a straddle. So we're separating feet, walking your feet back again. They're wider this time. Your hands are on the chair. And you're stretching forward like your down dog, but your feet are wide. Release and come up toward the chair again. And we're finished. Let's take a chair pose, coming now to the side of the chair. You could do this in front of the chair too, if you like the feeling of having that chair behind you during your chair pose. And we're sitting back with an invisible chair. Feet are hip width apart, hands are on hips. Sit back, send your hips back, crouching down, appreciating how hard it can be for some people to get out of a chair. Push back up again. Maybe take arms up. Let's change up the arms now. Cactus arms. Sit back again. You could keep a hand on the chair if you want some security. Maybe you go lower this time. Push up. If you want extra challenge, keep your hands up, extended, and sit back in your chair, looking down. Push back up. Bring hands to your heart. Take a big breath. And an exhale. We are seated again on our chair and getting ready to do Warrior 2 seated. That can be done standing, and if you know how to do that, feel free to step forward with right foot and set up for Warrior 2. In the chair, you'll take your right foot, your right leg, stretch it out so that you're sitting to the side on the chair. This knee is bent, this knee is straight, and you're on the arch of your foot. Then when you're set up with feet, stretching arms to a T, your torso is in the middle, and you're stretching forward, looking over your front fingers. Flip your front palm toward the sky and tilt your body, hinge back, letting your hand fall on your thigh, or it can wrap around your waist for a bind. This is reverse warrior. Come back into warrior 2 again. Looking over your front fingers again. Flipping your front palms to face me, bringing back palm together to meet front palm for archer pose. Shooting your imaginary arrow of love. Again, bringing palms together, letting the fingertips slide along the top of the body. One more time. Palms together. Across the top of your body, maybe your gaze follows your hand. Bringing hands together above your head and back down again. Maybe your gaze follows your hands, looking up and forward again. One more time, up and looking over your fingers. Drop, hands, come back to center. Give a few wiggles and we'll set up for the other side, taking other leg out to the side, stretching it out so that your knee is straight. You're sitting a little sideways on your chair. Your body and your hips are going to the side, not in the front, and also not stretching over, but keeping the torso in the middle. Arms at a T. Let your shoulders relax down. Flip your front palm. For reverse warrior, start to tip your body back, looking up. Big stretch, feel like the ribs are really open here on this side. Send a little breath in there. Come back into warrior two. Setting up for archer pose. Turn your palms toward me, bringing back arm forward to meet the palm. Fingertips run across the top of the body. Eyes follow your hand. Palms together. And one more time. Palms together. And looking back towards your hand. Bringing palms together above your head. Back into warrior two. Stretch up. Warrior two. One more. Stretching up. Warrior two. Good job. Bring it all back into center again. Relax. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Begin to separate your knees. Your feet are pointed slightly outward. Hands on knees, turning palms in, bending your elbows slightly. You're leaning forward now. Take a look over your right shoulder. Back to center. Other side for a twist. Back to center. Okay, sitting up tall in your chair toward the edge of your chair. We'll do some things with legs. So hugging right knee in. You can either have your hands on the outside of your knee or in the knee crease, whichever feels more natural for you. Sit up with a tall spine. Hug your knee in and breathe. Then extending leg out. Maybe you're supporting with your hands on your thigh. Maybe you're testing your core muscles, sitting up tall, extending the leg. See what happens, even just for a moment or two. Nice strengthener for your core. And then let that knee go down onto your heel and maybe stretch forward toward that toe with one arm or the other arm. One is a bigger stretch than the other side. And come back up again. And we'll take that to the other side. Hugging knee in. Oh, I hope my breathing is not too loud in the microphone. Yoga is all about the breath. Take a few ankle circles. Yoga starts with the breath, so we do quite a bit of breathing movement with breath. Okay, extend your leg forward, maybe supporting your thigh or not. Sit up nice and tall, test your core, feel a nice stretch down your hamstrings. And then lower that foot down till the heel touches the floor and reach forward toward the toe for a stretch. Come back up again. Sitting up tall, we'll do eagle arms, a nice little stretch for our arms. This can be done by hugging your shoulders like this, or wrapping around at the elbows and grasping your hands in front of you. Maybe you want to also cross your legs at the ankles or at the knees. Option also to lean forward a bit if you want, noticing a nice big stretch in your upper back between your shoulder blades. And come up, fly your eagle out, unfurl your wings, take a few wrist rolls, and wrap up. Decide how you're going to wrap up on the other side. Taking other arm and grasping your hands, if that works for you. This is hard with the microphone in front of me. Maybe crossing legs at the ankles or the knee. Maybe hinging forward, maybe just sitting up tall. Come back up again. Fly your wings out. Flex your hands down. Bring that hand around to the front. Take a little stretch. Switch up the hands, flexion with the other hand, maybe giving a gentle pull on the fingers. We use our hands so much for gripping things. It's good to stretch once in a while. You'll feel that probably up through the arm. And back to center. Now we will stand for a warrior one beside your chair. We're now standing beside our chair. It can be here if you need some support, or you can step away from the chair if you really don't feel like you need support for this lunge. We're stepping forward with right foot into a lunge, little bent knee here, and the back foot is at a little 45-degree angle. It's hard to see my foot. There we go. It's a little angle on this back foot. We're lunging forward. You could start with hands on hips. Everything is pointed forward. Hips, torso, head, pointed forward. You can stay here, or you can stretch arms up for a warrior one. Float your hands down. Step your back foot forward so that your feet are just offset like this. One a little bit in front of the other. We're setting up for pyramid pose. Hands on hips. The knees are soft, a little micro bend in the knees. We're hinging forward with a flat back from the waist, hinging forward. Heart goes toward the floor, looking at the floor. And come back up again. I always think of the Egyptian paintings, ancient Egyptian art, when I form this pose with my body, pyramid pose. Hinging forward one more time. Flat back, looking at the floor. Come back up. Let's take that to the other side. Bring feet together, step forward. Other leg is now forward. Back foot at a little angle. There, you can see my foot. Lunging forward. Hips are coming forward. You can stay here with your arms, or you can take your arms up. Big stretch. Take an arm circle one side. This is to divert your attention, arm circle, from your burning thigh in the front. Another arm circle. Okay, and we're back up to center. Float your hands down. Step your back foot front so that your feet are like this. Hands on hips. Doing pyramid on this side. Little bend to your knees. Hinging forward. Come back up again. Oops, I breathed into the microphone again. Step forward, shake it out, take a few hip wiggles, and we'll do some balancing. Keep the chair right next to you in case you need it. Take some heel raises first, up on the balls of the feet and maybe rocking from heel to toe or straight up and down, balls of the feet. Just waking up the feet. We take them so much for granted until we have problems, right? You can do these on the edge of a stair step too, calf raises. All right, back into center again. Hand on the chair if you need it, maybe just to start with, see what's going on with your balance today. Other hand out for balance. Find a focal point on the floor. If you keep your eyes down, it's easier to balance. Release one leg, kickstand one foot up. Maybe keep a hand on the chair and float that knee up. Float one knee up. Standing, focusing on the floor. And set it back down again. All right, now you have an idea. Let's try the other side, see what's going on there. Maybe a hand on the chair. Focal point, bring the knee up. Wobbling is okay. It means your body and your mind are adjusting to your one-legged balance. Set that foot down. Take a few wiggles. It's a little tense. Balancing can be tense. Setting up again. Switch up your legs. Take the other side up. We're taking the leg up, the knee coming up again, but we'll add something to it. Bring a knee up, hand on the chair, maybe finger on the chair. Same hand on same knee, whichever side you're on. And you can stay right here, or maybe you can open that knee a bit to the side for a Shiva. Hand on the chair or not, bring the knee back around and set it down. Any movement is going to cause your body to make adjustments and you might feel wobbling. That's okay. That means that the body is working on this. Other foot. We're taking the knee up again. Hands out for balance. Focal point. Floating the knee up. Option to put same hand on same knee. You can stay here, or you can maybe open that knee a bit wider, going very slowly. Hold it for as long as you want to. If you're having a good day, bring the knee back. If you're having a really great day, do you want to extend the knee and bring it back? Extend, bring it back. or just set it down and be done. Shake it out. And we'll do one more classic yoga pose. Yoga standing balance, tree pose. I'm going to make sure you can see my feet. Switch up your legs again. This time, kickstand your heel against your ankle. Hand out for balance. Maybe a hand on the chair. You can move your foot up on your leg, or you can just keep it down here, staying in contact with the floor. Whatever feels good, or you can take your foot up higher if you want to try that. And maybe make some branches with your tree. Maybe keep a hand on the chair, or not. Release out of the tree and shake it out. And we'll try tree on the other side. Taking your heel, kickstand, make a kickstand with your toe and your heel. You can stay here. Maybe you want to move your foot higher. All up to you. Balancing, finding your focal point. Maybe moving arms slowly into some other position. Whatever feels good and natural for you. And release whenever you're ready. Oh, my hands were in prayer hands above my head, which you couldn't see. Okay, wonderful. We are done with balancing. And now to finish up our practice, let's extend our arms out, flip a few pancakes. Palms are turned up toward the ceiling, and then flip them and turn them around, rotate around as much as your body wants to do, and flip back and forth a few times. We're actually rotating in the shoulder joint, keeping the joints very lubricated. One more flip and float hands down. Sit up toward the edge of your chair, and we'll set up for half pigeon. Now you can cross your feet at the ankles if that works best for you, or if it's available to you to actually pull the leg up and cross at the knee. It will be a big stretch probably, and that's okay. That's what we're after, is a big stretch in this side, in the hip flexor and in the inner leg. So whatever angle your leg is just fine. Don't want to have a lot of pain here, so make adjustments. Uncomfortable is good, pain is not good. And just try to settle into this. It's not a natural, well, some people, I guess sometimes we sit like this in a chair. My one hip is tighter than the other one. I can feel that. And try to relax the crossed leg. If you want more of a stretch, you can lean forward a little bit. Again, don't cross that pain threshold. And breathe. We usually hold this for a longer period of time, maybe a minute or two, especially if we're on the mat. But today, we'll cut it short. You can practice it on your own. If you lean forward, come back to a neutral spine, and maybe cross your leg over all the way and take a little twist side to side before setting that leg back down again on the floor and switch it up. So decide if you want to cross your legs at the ankle, if that's best, or a little bit higher. sitting forward if you need to. Try to settle in on this side. Maybe take a breath in and exhale. You could lean forward again if you want to, if you want a bigger stretch. The further you lean forward, the more it stretches because everything is connected, right? If you lean forward, come back up to a neutral spine. You could hold this longer if you want to on your own. Maybe cross the leg all the way at your knees if that works for you, or at the ankle. Maybe take a little twist. And the last hip opener we will do is a seated crescent, or if you're just done, then just turn the video off. That's fine. Start to turn to the side on your chair, and your foot, this one, you can't quite see it, but it's on the ball of my foot. So my foot is up like that on the ball of my foot. And we're pushing it back as far as we can. We're opening this hip here and here. Hands are on hips. You're actually faced to the side. You can stay here or you can take arms up. Maybe look up. Come down, hands to heart center. Come around to the middle and switch it up. Setting the foot, the front foot, actually it's the back foot, right? On the ball of the foot. This leg is bent, pushing this foot back as far as you feel is comfortable, gives you a nice stretch. Turn the torso, hands on hips. You can stay here, you can take arms up. You can bend a little to form a crescent with your crescent lunge, a crescent in your back. If you did that, come to center, bring hands down to heart center. And come around to the front again. And we would be ready for a resting pose. I won't to go through that in the video, but you could do that. You could sit in your chair and get comfortable. Turn the video off, close your eyes, and have some stillness. Practice stillness with your mind and your body. Or you could lay on the floor and take a few minutes of meditation of stillness so that you can calm your body after your exercise. So thanks so much for stretching with me, and we'll see you next time.